Hey guys, what's going on? I feel like that's my new intro these days, is just throwing my arms up. Because why not? 900 subs. Thank you guys so much. That's freaking sweet. We're almost at 1,000. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Let's get to it. Let's get to the trades. So, I've been talking with some people. And by talking with people, I mean myself. And we all know that I tried to go down in share size because I've been getting a little crazy with share size. I said, if I go over 1,500 shares, then unsub me. I was joking, but I did reel in the share size. The max I used today was 1,000. And for Qualcomm, where I made a very nice profit, I only used 100, max 200 shares. 100 with a very quick 200 share scalp. So, reined in my size, honed in the discipline, really followed the trading plan, and the trades were sick. Absolutely sick. So let me show you what happened. First trade was on UXIN. I got the 234 level. There's nothing on the daily, so the 234 level was from pre-market. We kind of tapped it here. We came back down. We almost tapped it again here. And then at the open, it surged through it. So let me go into my live video here.
All right, here we go.
Oh, okay, that was me in the video. Here, let's bring it over. So UXIN, like I said, I was watching. And immediately at the bell... See, this should have been my buy trigger. I should have bought it earlier, but I didn't. 80... At one point, I think there was 80,000 shares. 75,000 shares just popped up out of nowhere on the bid. And then the buying started coming in. 26. Not quite yet. There, see, it got... This is a lesson for the level 2. So this is going to... Sorry, I should have said this earlier. This is going to be a bit longer of a video. There's a lot of good lessons on the level 2 in the tape. So let's watch that one more time. You can see this guy pop up. Now the cue is that it gets sold into, and then it pops up to over 80,000 shares. And then once people see that confirmation, you'll see it speed up. There, it starts kind of running like crazy, and we start getting bought up. Someone got popped on the bid here. 8,000. We're getting sold into a little. That's over 100,000 shares at 226. 66,000 shares. I actually didn't see this at the time. I can only see it now on the replay. That should have been my entry right there. It's not always all about the chart. It's not always all about that. You have to read the price action, read the tape, read the level 2, and it tells you the whole story. So right away, we're taking off to the moon. We're already traded like hundreds of thousands of shares. We blast through my 234. We're just friggin' flying. Just watching it here, looking for my 234 entry. I really don't think we're going to get that far back down, but I do think we'll hit the 30s again. I think. Yeah, so 37. We just dropped to 37. I put my shares up. I raised them one. I'm slowly getting filled. I got filled 300, I think 500, 600, 1,000 shares. I'm in all the way, and I got filled pretty close to the bottom there because once that got bought up and then it bounced back down to 238, you can see filling. There's just prints, non-stop prints. Someone pops up here for 94,000 shares. So I try to get in for another 500, but that's enough for everyone to just buy it up. I'll go back another 20 seconds. You can see filling. We're just filling, and this isn't moving at all. You know, we're filling at 239. If I pause it here, 700, 600, 200, 1,300, 1,000, 1,700, 600, 6,000. There's only 8,000 shares on the bid here, and it's not going anywhere. It's still printing. Still filling. So there's a hidden order. Someone's trying to get in for a lot of shares. So then, boom, we're back up towards the highs. We're up at 55, 58. Put my 1,000 shares up right there, and I'm done. I did have a target from the daily of 273. But this just traded so weird and on such high volume that I wanted to just sell. Maybe I shouldn't have sold most of it or the whole thing. Maybe I should have sold 700 shares, 800 shares, and then been selling some more up in the 60s. But I'm okay with this trade. But I think for sure I should have sold maybe just 800. But it's still not a bad trade. That's it. That's all I did on UXIN. So for Qualcomm, now this was crazy. Qualcomm, 1.2 billion shares outstanding. That means the float is, QCOM, Yahoo Finance. If I bring this over, Qualcomm, if we look in statistics, where's their float? Oh god, the float is 2.21 billion. That's actually insane. 85% is held by institutions. That's nuts. So I think that really the only tradable amount is 15% of this, which would be what, 200 million or something like that. So 200 million shares, and it traded 150 million shares today. That's actually crazy. So let's go over the trades for it quickly. I was looking for my usual dip buy into support for a rip. So what happened here was I missed the pre-market dip. I was kind of unsure to buy it here. It had a really, really nice double bottom at the open and then shot all the way up. So I got in here. I'll show you where I got in. I honestly think I got the next best entry because this level here is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for a dip. Do I go back to it? Or was I... Oh, I bought it on my other monitor, you can see. And then I switched to it on this monitor because I know this monitor is getting recorded. So I got in right at 80.28 with just 100 shares. And that is right where this kind of level is, right here. And I was looking for a break of high of day, which is 81. So 81, we're pushing up, 80, 85, 89. We break through 81 to 81.10. I try and sell the shares. I don't get sold. So I sell them on the bid, but my sell on the ask order is still there. So now I'm short. I didn't mean to go short here. But then I wait for it to dump a bit. I think I added to 200 shares short. I take the whole thing and I only make like $1 profit. I didn't mean to go short. So trade number one. Trade number two. Waiting for that dip. Waiting for my dip buy. There, bought it right there. Beautiful buy. I think I got stopped out. Yeah, hold on, we'll go back. I got stopped out and then I re-entered lower because I saw that, again, we're filling back when we were down at 80, 86. So it looks like a huge buyer is stepping up. So we shoot back over 81. We come back down, I buy again for the double bottom that kind of happened last time, and you can see 81 is now being bought up like crazy. We're going. I tell myself after this big ugly candle, I want to sell somewhere around 82. I'm not holding this for high of day. I can see the buying is kind of running out, so I just take it right there at 81.81. I just feel like the whole dollar is going to act as resistance, which it did, and I'm already all out, and that was that. So I'm looking for the next trade. I think that we are flagging here. You know, this is the pull, this is the flag, and I think we're going to have a nice little pop again. So what do I do here? No, I stopped out again very quickly, and then I retook it, kind of like this trade right here. So maybe I just shouldn't have stopped out in the first place, obviously. I just was kind of a little scared of the trade. I didn't want it to just flush down really fast without me. So then that gets bought up. This trade is already working out. And my next plan for this is once we break this part of the flag, this kind of wedge, I'm going to quickly scalp an extra 200 shares onto that order and buy it and sell it. That's my plan. So I'm just waiting for the 80s, because above 80, I think we're going to get that pop over 82. And by 80s, I mean the cents. And then once we go into the 80s, like 81 80s, we're going to break out of this and we're going to go above 82. So once I see 76, 79, 80, there, I bought in at 81, 84. We're surging. We surge through 82. I sell those 200 shares. I actually sell them at 82.09, and we made it up to the 82.30s, actually. Missed a little on that, so that's fine. I'm holding my last 100 shares. I'm noticing that we're selling off pretty hard, and this is usually where these things can pop up, longs get trapped, and then it gets slammed back down, and that's the fuel to move to the downside. So this candle's already starting to look ugly. I'm already negative on these 100 shares. So I put a stop in under the low of this candle right here that just formed. I can feel it now that once this was rejected, this is gonna roll over. I'm not really sure, because sometimes they don't, but anyways, I got stopped out. It just absolutely dies. I got stopped out at 81.40. Perfect stop placement. So that was trade number 3. So now under my 81 level, I say, okay, the long is dead. All of these longs are trapped. Now it's time to short. So I already put in my order at 80.92 to short. We come back up. I get filled just 100 shares at 80.86. And instantly we're slammed back down. I'm already up 40 cents per share. And I'm looking for a retest of the lows here. This is just kind of a quick scalp, and I'll let it play out in real time. I'm liking how this is looking. We bounced off 81. Now we're going to slam back down, hopefully, through the 30s. The momentum's picking up speed. 20s. Looking for a little more. The teens. I put my shares on the ask. Or the bid. People sell it, not sell into me. Yeah, they sell into me. Wow, this is going short is not making sense in my head. I put my shares to buy on the bid. Yes, people are selling into me. I get filled at 80.10 from an entry at 80.87 or 92, whatever it was here. Another sick trade, covered on VWAP at the $80 whole dollar level. And then it bounces off 80 again. I take it long. Look at filling. This is another valuable lesson right here. Look how many shares are filling at 80. So we hit 80. There, filling. This isn't moving. There's only 600 shares, and we're filling thousands, tens of thousands of shares. So we bounce off. We come back up. We go back down to 80, and I buy my shares. You know, see, the tape is going crazy at 80. Selling. There's not breaking. Just not breaking. There, we broke. And then we're quickly back up over to it. Over 80. So either a big long just got filled or a big short just covered the whole thing from up here. I don't know. It's starting to get a little bit heavy again. So I just sell the whole thing, and now I'm up. I've been using 100 shares, right? Other than the 200 share scalp. Perfect. Sick. And actually, that was an amazing short entry for what ended up happening, which was it eventually going all the way back down to my 79 level, which was from, I think it was just the pre-market. I don't think it was from the daily. I had to go back on the weekly because, let's see here. Oh no, it is from the weekly. A double top here with the highest one being 70. You can see it down in here. It says 78.95. So I put that in, and surely enough, perfect level. Or actually, I got short here. It came back up. That would have been a sick reshort. Or whatever. And then just holding it right to this level. And then off of that level, bounced, came back down, bounced, came back down. And then when it broke, it fell through and it just collapsed. And eventually came back up, you know. But the point is that those levels are very, very important. And you have to keep them in mind. You cannot trade without them. So, I don't know what else to say. Today was a sick day. You know, 467 US. Pretty damn good. No, I did not mean to click that. Just, I don't think I would have changed anything. I want to thank you guys again for subbing. It makes me, like, just insanely happy that this channel is going well, that people are finding this useful, and also that I'm getting better at trading, of course. And like I said, I love helping people. I don't know. Feel free to join the Discord, guys. Of course, we talk about what we're trading. You know, none of this is me talking, actually, which is nuts. We're just sharing charts. We're going over stuff. You can join. You don't have to join if you don't want to. It's in the description below. Like I said, I'm not trying to sell anything. I don't care about any of that. We're just having a good time. Other than that, followed my rules. Trading well today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.